Sagittarius, hello, welcome to your monthly reading for April 2025. I know we're out a couple days into April already, guys, so if you want, you can look at this reading for the next 30 days from when I post it, or the next 30 days from when you watch it. It's really up to you. Whatever resonates with you. You can be flexible with the time. Time is fluid anyway, guys, so you know we're all on different timelines here. But yeah, this is going to be general reading, Sagittarius. It's not going to resonate with all of you, so feel free to check your sun, moon, rising, and Venus signs. And of course, if you want to book a private reading, you can click the link below in the description box and book through there. We're going to look into general overview of the month for you, and then we will look into your love life as well. And I'm also going to pull some oracles. So let's get into it for my beautiful Sagittarius collective. What is their overall energy, please, for April 2025? What's Sagittarius's overall energy for April 2025? Okay, what do we got here? Ooh, we have the Two of Cups, Sagittarius. All right, let me just zoom out here a little bit. The Two of Cups, beautiful. Some of you guys have new love or partnerships coming in here. Okay, some of you guys could be working through some issues in a relationship. Excuse me, working through some issues in a partnership. This could be a business partnership as well. This could also be a friendship. It doesn't necessarily have to be a romantic partnership, Sagittarius. The card says, falling in love or making a serious commitment to someone, forgiveness and the resolution of a problem. Don't give up. Your relationship can be healed. So a lot of you guys are working through difficulties in the relationships closest to you this month. And again, this doesn't necessarily have to be romantic, although for some of you it could be. Take it however it resonates for you. With the Two of Cups, I do see you know, coming more into balance in your emotions, coming more into union with yourself, Sagittarius. If you're not dealing with anyone in particular, this could represent your relationship with yourself as well. So this tends to represent, you know, your different aspects of your inner self, you know, your masculine, your feminine energies, your higher self, your shadow self, your inner child, and you're sort of integrating these energies together and really like trying to find a balance to maintain peace here and harmony within yourself, Sagittarius. So let's see what your biggest block is here. Sagittarius's biggest block for April. Okay, we got the Ten of Cups. All right, so you are... Okay, so that makes sense why you are working through some sort of issue here regarding your emotions. Some of you guys are feeling like your happiness is blocked right now, or that you know, you're unable to feel happy with your current circumstance here. The card says an emotionally fulfilling life with family or friends, raising children wisely, people you can trust. So some of you guys are feeling, you know, a little bit unsatisfied, and that is, I guess, why you're in this Two of Cups energy, is because you're really trying to manage these energies with, again, the closest relationships to you, your partnerships in your life, and you're feeling like, you know, emotionally you could be a little bit blocked here. I do want to get a clarifier on this card for you guys. Tell me more about this Ten of Cups, please. Some of you guys are feeling unfulfilled emotionally, okay? Some of you guys are feeling like there's a lack of stability within your emotional relationships. And again, this doesn't have to be romantic, Sagittarius. It could be your closest friend, okay? Your business partnerships, especially with this Ace of Pentacles coming out, could definitely represent that your business partnerships here feeling a little bit blocked, or, you know, again, your closest relationships are feeling blocked. What do you need to release? So you're doing the right thing, Sagittarius. You're on the right path with that Two of Cups. You're definitely trying to, you know, come into union with yourself, solve problems, find solutions to problems in your relationships here. So yes, you are currently aware of this block already, and I do see you trying to work through it. Wow, lots of water energy here for you guys. We have the Three of Cups and what you need to release. The card says news worth celebrating, announcements such as weddings, graduations, or births, friends you cherish. So for some of you, the focus here is a little bit more on friendship, okay? There could be a friend that you are, again, having issues with, and you're maybe feeling like you're not fulfilled in this connection anymore. And, you know, you may be feeling like there's someone or a group of friends that you need to step away from, that you need to cut out of your life, okay? There could be a group of people that you need to release because maybe these people are not celebrating you for who you really are, Sagittarius. Maybe these people are not really, yeah, they're not really feeling like you're too aligned with them, especially when it comes to your emotions. Like, oh, 555 on the timestamp. Yeah, change. You guys are going through major changes. Fives represent change, okay? So some of you guys could be changing your friends, your friendship circle, groups that you're involved in, okay? People are not celebrating you, and so, you know, you're feeling blocked emotionally because other people around you are also blocked emotionally, and you're not feeling like these people are celebrating you, or maybe the things that they celebrate you're not aligned with, okay? For example, maybe some of you guys are, you know, have a group of friends that likes to party all the time, and you're no longer feeling aligned with that energy. So I see you, you know, trying to compromise, maybe asking them if they want to do other things, and maybe they're just like, no, we just want to do this. And you're starting to realize that you may not be aligned with that energy anymore, Sagittarius. Now, it doesn't have to be exactly that example, but just something along those lines, okay? What do you need to focus on? You see, you're very emotional this month, Sagittarius. You're very in tune with your emotions, your emotional self. More water. Holy shit, Sagittarius. Your whole spread is water here. This is insane. You have the Prince of Summer here, okay? You guys definitely seem to have some sort of love or like relationship coming in for you. Especially with the Two of Cups and the Knight of Cups here. The card says falling in love suddenly, being swept off your feet, the need to stay grounded during a very emotional experience. You could be very emotionally triggered this month as well, Sagittarius. Again, people around you, you're finding you're more in tune with your emotions, and the people around you could be triggering you in some way. But yeah, you guys, you do have a relationship or something that you're very focused on this month, okay? You're really focused on trying to fix something. Again, some of you guys could be experiencing the resurgence of a relationship, or, you know, a relationship moving to the next level, deciding to commit to somebody here, okay? Let's see what... But yeah, you're very in tune with your emotions. What's the most significant event in Sagittarius's future that they need to be aware of? Oh my God. Are you kidding me, you guys? I can't make this shit up. Look at this whole spread is water energy. And I'm literally, like, you can hear me shuffling the cards. I shuffle until one flies out. So I'm not picking these. So with the Four of Cups is definitely, okay. So some of you guys here, again, you could be feeling taken for granted or taken advantage of by the people in your life, like on an emotional level. You guys are like very emotional this month. I don't know what's going on, but you're very in tune with your emotions. Some of you guys are needing to let yourself have like a good cry. Let yourself grieve the things that no longer belong in your life. And also let yourself feel happy for the new relationships that are coming into your life. Because I do feel like these old... You're letting people go, but you're also seeing that new relationships are coming in for you as well, okay? The card says being distracted and failing to see a magical opportunity, taking someone or something for granted, discontentment with life. So yeah, you guys are... you're no longer happy where you are. Emotionally, you're not feeling satisfied here. And I feel like you're doing a little bit of a deep dive into really trying to understand why on this deeper level that you feel emotionally blocked or you feel unsatisfied. So you're really trying to access your emotions, because you do. You got the 10 of Cups in your block position. So even though you're feeling emotional, you're also feeling emotionally blocked. So that tells me that some of you guys are really needing to tap into your emotions, tapping into the element of water, maybe spending more time around water, okay? If you can't get near any natural bodies of water, Sagittarius, maybe, you know, find a little creek or something that you can sit by. But even if you can't do that because, say, like weather permitting and stuff, take a bath, Sagittarius. You are needing to really get more in touch with the element of water at this time, okay? But also that, you know, stop allowing people and situations to distract you. You guys may have like a fear that you're missing out because, again, you're changing, like you're changing what satisfies you emotionally and spiritually. And so you don't really quite know what is going to be emotionally satisfying to you, but you know what isn't, right? So you're kind of in this like void where you're exploring and trying to figure out what new things can help you feel more emotionally and spiritually content here, emotionally and spiritually happy and satisfied, okay? Water is also very spiritual, Sagittarius. So it's again, just this energy of you getting more in touch with spirit, getting more in touch with the element of water, getting more in touch with the feminine energy, and getting more in touch with your emotions. I definitely see that you are on the right track here, trying to remove these emotional blocks, all right? What's your biggest challenge? Okay, your first card that is not water, we have the Emperor. Very interesting Aries energy, and we are at Aries season. So, you know, your biggest challenge right now is to take your power back from these situations that, you know, feel powerless to you. Take control of your own life, Sagittarius. Some of you guys, again, you're feeling a little bit out of control here. And because this is showing up as a challenge, you may be just struggling to sort of be honest with yourself about what's good for you. But you are being urged and guided to, you know, take the lead in your own life, to really like get clear on what it is that you want right now, where it is that you really want to go in life, okay? The card says use logic and structure to increase your success. Get organized, affirm but compassionate leader. So also, you know, with your inner self, Sagittarius, you're being called to take the lead, but you may also be called to take the lead from the outside as well, okay? So there could be external situations in your life or groups that you're in or people that you're feeling like you need to step up and take the lead in a connection here. Also, Sagittarius, the Emperor is a very masculine energy, okay? Because you're showing up in all this water energy, I feel like your masculine and your feminine energies could be kind of like butting heads here. Well, you're very much in the feminine. You're being challenged to step into your masculine. It's just really interesting because Scorpio kind of had a very similar reading to you, but they had a bit of like an opposite energy where they were stuck in the masculine and they're being asked to step into the feminine, which is super interesting. If you have Scorpio in your chart, I would definitely say to go check out that reading and see if there's anything in there for you as well. Let's look at your biggest opportunity. What is Sagittarius's biggest opportunity, please? We have the Nine of Autumn. This is the Nine of Pentacles. Beautiful. You know, you're very independent this month. So yes, it does seem like there's some sort of new relationship coming in, but I do feel like you're stepping away from your social circle and your social life and whatever you tend to do regularly, like within your social life or your social circle. You're spending more time alone this month, okay? So the card says reward yourself for all of your hard work, being happily and successfully self-employed, cherishing your time alone. So some of you guys are, you know, focusing more on your self-love, your self-care, starting a new business here. Some of you guys are, you know, businessmen or businesswomen. You are definitely stepping into your financial independence era here. Don't forget to reward yourself for all of the work that you've accomplished here, Sagittarius. Let's see if there's anything else that Spirit wants you to know. Anything else that Spirit wants Sagittarius to be aware of for April? We have The Two of Wands here. Okay, beautiful. A bright future manifested through hard work and creativity, partnering with others who share your dreams, great progress being made. So there's a huge emphasis here for you guys on partnership. Okay, it's going to take some work. Again, I do feel like you have some sort of significant partnership coming into your life, whether that be romantic, whether it be platonic, whether it be business. The emphasis is on partnering up with others here, or again, coming into unity with yourself. Okay. But yeah, some of you guys that are self-employed or going into business for yourself, you may be seeking out a business partner or somebody who has, you know, a similar dreams or goals to you, or you're just seeking out people in your life that feel more aligned with you, because I feel like with this Three of Cups and your release energy is that you're really releasing like an old group of friends that you were no longer associated with, or you no longer, again, feel aligned with. You don't want to be associated with those people anymore. Okay, so that's what I've got for you guys. We got tons of water energy here, as you can see. And then we also have Aries energy. Let's do your oracles for my beautiful Sagittarius collective. What do they need to hear, please? What does Sagittarius need to hear? All right, we have 3 cards out. We have know that you are loved. New moon in Libra. Know that you are loved, Sagittarius. This is your guides, your higher self coming through, wanting you to know that regardless of how alone you feel, that you are loved. Okay, you have crossed over loved ones looking down on you, watching over you, and your spirit guides, your higher self, want you to know and feel that love. Okay, we have be humble. First quarter moon in Leo. Be humble. Somebody needed to hear that right now. And then we have release control. First quarter moon in Taurus. Release control, Sagittarius. You can't control everything. I feel like some of you guys are trying very hard to control your emotions, and that's why you've got so much of this water energy showing up for you. Let's get a career and finance oracle for you guys. What does Sagittarius need to hear in regards to their career and finance? Beautiful. We have new life. You may get a fresh start or be called to bring a new perspective to your old job. You may also get a tempting job offer or a new place. Beautiful. What else for Sagittarius? We have ending. Okay, so you've got ending and a beginning here. Very interesting. You may leave a position or be terminated. However, there's always a new opportunity ahead. You may change careers entirely. So you have ending and new life, which is very, very interesting here. So there could be an ending in your career, but you've got a new beginning here as well. And then lastly, you have answers. You will resolve your current situation soon. Work-wise, you find unique ways to stand out. You find a new opening with job security. So don't worry if you lose out on something here work-wise, or something doesn't work out. There seems to be a brand new opportunity here for you that's going to be even better, Sagittarius. Let's get you a message from the universe. Message from the universe for Sagittarius, please. Thank you. We have, when the world feels like it's coming crashing down around you, take that as an opportunity to find yourself and let go of who you thought you were. Not all storms come to destroy your life. Some come to clear your path. Decide that this crisis will be the turning point for what you have been waiting for. And an angel number, please, for my beautiful Sag collective. We have 1551. Hold your vision. Manifestation, abundance, money, dreams, vision, and prosperity. Focus on the good and maintain your concentration on the outcomes you desire. It's time to put your faith and time into your ideas and pursue your goals with all your might. You have such a beautiful, courageous, and brave spirit. Oh my goodness, guys. All right, so that is the end of your general portion. We will look into your love life now. We're going to do your current connection that you're focused on. And then we will also do your new connection, or for my singles, new love that's coming in. Let me just give these a good shuffle. I wish I could do that one. Hold on, I'll try, but I'm probably gonna make a damn fool of myself. I got small hands and they make these decks so big for some reason. Yeah, you know when they do that and they like, how do they do that? I watch other readers do it. I'm just like, how the heck do you do that? I gotta shuffle them this way because they're too big for my little tiny hands. All right, well, it is what it is. This is good enough for me anyway. All right, 1 second, guys. I'm just gonna grab a drink. All right, so your current connection that you're focused on for Sagittarius. Who is the person that they're focused on for April, please? Who are they currently focused on? The 10 of Pentacles, okay. Somebody could be in a commitment here. What is this? Oh, it's just my table. Sometimes I think there's like little fluffs, but it's just like the pattern of the table. So yeah, Sagittarius, you could be focused here on somebody who is in a commitment already. Doesn't have to be. For some of you guys, this could be somebody who has kids from a previous commitment, someone who's very family oriented, okay? A business person here. What's their overall energy towards Sagittarius, please? Let's get a little bit of a better idea of what's going on here. We have the Fool. Oh, somebody wants to take a risk or a leap of faith with you, okay? This person could feel like you are a little naive. Yeah, Sagittarius, we got like business type of person here. Somebody could run or operate their own business. Somebody could be in a family business here as well with that 10 of Pentacles. What's the overall energy between you and this person? We have the Strength card in reverse. Okay, very interesting. You and this person literally have zero self-control together. When you're together, it feels like, you know, you almost can't keep your hands off each other. We got the Ace of Wands on the bottom of the deck. There's a lot of passion here. There's a lot of chemistry between you and this person, okay? You two can't keep your damn hands off each other. How do you see them, Sagittarius? How does Sagittarius see this person? The Ace of Wands. Yeah, see, because you are like super attracted to them. Again, there's this very like physical connection here, a strong attraction, okay? Yeah, some of you guys could be seeing like grasshoppers here. Grasshoppers could be a sign, pink flowers as well. But yeah, very strong physical connection here. There's a lot of lust as well between you and this person. You two cannot, you're so touchy. You're like that couple in public that everyone's getting grossed out by because you're showing way too much PDA. How do they see you? We have the Page of Pentacles, the 6 of Pentacles. Damn, okay. Beautiful. This person, they very interested in you, okay? They hold you in very high regard here, Sagittarius. And, you know, I feel like you are very strongly physically attracted to this person. And they are to you as well. But I feel like, you know, you can't get your head out of the gutter when it comes to this person. You are thinking, like, very sexual thoughts, okay? You're, like, fantasizing about them, about what you want to do with them, okay? But yeah, they're definitely seeing you as somebody that they want to shower with attention. This person's attention is definitely on you, Sagittarius. They're like very focused on you. How do you feel? Yeah, you're so tempted by them. For some of you guys, again, this person might be in a commitment and you have a very like sexual connection with this person. You're kind of, you guys, I mean, if you haven't already slept with them, I'm telling you, the sex is probably going to be really good between you and this person. If you haven't already, if it is, it's probably the best. They're probably the best you've ever had, and vice versa. There's a ton of sexual energy here. You guys are just, again, can't keep your damn hands off each other. You're constantly tempted by this person. Okay, you could find that they're very seductive, or they just have this very seductive kind of energy about them. How do they feel about you? I don't see a lot of like emotions showing up here, okay? I don't see like a strong emotional connection. I see a strong sexual connection though. We have the Page of Swords for their feelings. So, you know, they're definitely feeling like you're a bit of a handful here, Sagittarius. Again, you're really like really turned on by this person. You two are getting to know each other. They're definitely watching you and spying on you. They're checking out your socials. And again, for some of you, this could be like I'm not feeling this for all of you, but for some of you, this person's already in a commitment. So this is like you're like somebody's mistress here, Sagittarius. You're talking online, but it feels like a bit of a secretive kind of energy here. And again, it's not for all of you, but for some of you, I feel like if this person is in a commitment, you already know about it, okay? What's their intention? What's their true intention towards Sagittarius? Oof, they like you, baby. They like you a lot. Again, it feels very sexual. There's no cups here, so I don't see that there's like any emotional connection. We do have the 10 of Cups, which is telling me they intend to, you do make them happy, and their intention is to make you happy as well. But they got their head in the gutter as well. Okay, you two are constantly fantasizing about each other. The sexual energy, the chemistry is very strong between you and this one. You guys are definitely, if you haven't been physical, you're definitely going to get there this month. It's going to be very satisfying, I will say. Okay. Their next action, we got the 8 of Pentacles. So they're a giver. They're a giver, Sagittarius. They're a pleaser. This person wants you to please you. I think you're both kind of like that. You're both the type that want to please the other person. So there's like, I just see like constant fireworks going off between you. Like the sexual tension in this relationship is off the freaking charts, guys. It's insane. But the thing is, this person is not just looking at you as somebody that they can sleep with. All right. They also want to put effort in here. You're going to see a lot more effort coming from this person in the next month here. What's the outcome? What's the outcome for these two? The Chariot. And you guys are moving forward. So what starts as a very sexual relationship here is actually going to turn into something much deeper. I don't get the vibe that this is just like a situationship or a friends with benefits. I feel like this is something that actually has quite a large potential to turn into something real. And the sexual attraction is very, like, just the tip of the iceberg here. It's just the beginning of it. You two have a lot of potential for this to go somewhere, especially because, you know, this person is the type that wants to make you happy, and they are looking for commitment. We got that 10 of Pentacles. This is a family-oriented person. This is somebody who takes commitment very seriously. So that's what I got for you guys. We have Cancer, we have Capricorn, Gemini, and Leo. Spicy, Sagittarius. Very, very spicy. Let's look at your new love. For my beautiful Sag collective, show me their new lover or a new person that's coming into their life. For my singles, the new person for Sagittarius. We have the 7 of Cups. So a lot of fantasizing as well going on here, Sagittarius. But you could have a new connection coming in that this is causing a little bit of confusion for you, emotional confusion here, or for them. This person is romanticizing things. They have the tendency to operate from a place of wishful thinking, okay? They have the tendency to romanticize connections when they first come in. And also this person, you know, I do feel like they have quite a bit of emotional anxiety. So they might tend to be the type of person who is constantly going through all the different scenarios in their mind, okay? What's their overall energy towards you? They want your attention, baby. But they're questioning everything. So everything that happens, they're questioning it. When you give them attention, they're questioning it. When you don't give them attention, they're questioning it. This person's also very generous, Sagittarius. We have a very generous energy here. They could have, like, gift giving could be their love language, or acts of service here with the Six of Pentacles. I do feel like they're wondering if their feelings towards you are reciprocated. If you're wondering, well, they are. What's the overall energy between you? What's the overall energy between Sagittarius and the new person? Ooh, Six of Wands. We got victory here. We got success. Okay. Both of you are interested in each other. It feels like you're both the type to be trying to impress the other person. And I also feel like with the Six of Wands here, you know, you're both the type to actually get a lot of attention from other people, but you're both not really, like, you don't really care about the attention from others right now. You're very focused on each other. So there's not really a concern. I do feel like with your person may have a little bit of insecurity here, especially when it comes to, like, their emotions. They're a little emotionally insecure. They do tend to get in their feels very quickly, or they tend to get, like, emotional very quickly over people. How do you see them? Ooh, you see them as the Ten of Cups. Okay. You are very fulfilled by this person, this new person. You're going to find that this person is very fulfilling on an emotional level, on a spiritual level for you. Okay. You could see yourself with this person. This is a very high vibrational relationship coming in for you. How do they see you? You make them really happy, or they make you really happy. You make each other happy. How do they see Sagittarius? The Death. Okay, hold on. Why the Death card? You could be going through something, going through a transformation, Sagittarius, going through an ending. Maybe you need to end something before you enter this relationship. This person does have a bit of uncertainty here about things. They could be wondering if you are going to end it with them. Again, they tend to get in their emotions and be a little bit confused here. They do find you very interesting, okay? They do think that you're somebody that they hold in very high regard. They may think that they don't have as much of a chance with you, although, you know, it seems like you're pretty interested in this person as well. So I don't know what they're so worried about. How do you feel? How do you feel? You are interested in them, Sagittarius. We have the Page of Wands here, but then we also have this Six of Cups. So maybe that's why they're a little bit, this is where their stress and their confusion kind of stemming from, because you may not be fully over something else yet. There could be something, or like a recently ended relationship that you're not fully over, that you're trying to recover from, you're trying to heal from, you're trying to come back into balance. You have a lot of sixes here, Sagittarius. Okay, so maybe around the time you meet this person or when you're with them, you're seeing a lot of sixes. I definitely see that, you know, you're intrigued by this person and you're very curious about them. However, there is like a part of you that hasn't fully moved on from another situation. And I think that's a bit of a cause of concern for them, because they're wondering if, you know, you're going to walk away from them. They're wondering if they, you know, they maybe have met you at the wrong time here. How did they feel? They don't want to be a rebound. Yeah, they're a little bit confused. They feel like they shouldn't fully come towards you with this romantic energy at this time. They could be feeling like you're giving them mixed signals, Sagittarius, because again, you're not fully over something. You may have told them this, but then you also act like you're interested in them. So they're not really sure what to do with this. So they kind of feel like they need to give you a bit of space to you know, have closure and release your old situation. However, they do have romantic feelings towards you. And I see that they're conflicted whether they should, you know, make an offer right now or not. They kind of feel like they should be holding themselves back a little bit. They're not sure whether they should fully pursue you right now. However, they are very interested in you and they do feel a connection with you. Now, I just see that this is, they're just really in their head about it though. What's their intention? For their intention, we have the Two of Swords. So, you know, they're in their head about it, but then they're also like trying to pretend that it's not really a problem. So towards you, they'll pretend that like they'll act as if, you know, it's not really an issue, but when they're alone in their mind, you know, they're just really stressing about it. Yeah, they're like very this is weighing on them really heavily. They're also kind of wondering if there's a chance that you might go back to your previous partner here. They're wondering if there's a chance that you're not fully over them and that you would go back to them if the opportunity were to arise for that. What's their next action? The Hangman. So they're going to wait it out a little bit. They're not going to fully come in and reveal their emotions to you. They're not going to fully come in and make an offer. They're sort of just hanging out, waiting to see what happens, waiting to see where things go. What's the outcome here? What is the outcome for Sagittarius and this new person? Yeah, so again, they're just kind of observing the situation, moving extremely slow right now until they're able to have more clarity on the situation between you guys. So yeah, I do see that there's a new situation, but there does seem to be some sort of interference where, you know, again, they're not sure if this is the right time for you to move forward. And so they're just kind of observing everything at this point, just assessing the situation. Again, being very cautious, moving slow, just kind of waiting to see what's going to happen with you, okay? Because they do think for some reason that there's a chance you're going to run back to your ex-partner here. They're also looking for any red flags, okay? They're observing while they try to get clarity on what's happening between you guys, all right? So that's what I got. So we got Leo here, we have Pisces, and Scorpio. Alrighty, let's do their sign and we will do the hidden truth for all the signs as well. Let me just give these a decent shuffle here, Sagittarius. This is if you're dealing with the other sign, by the way. So if you're dealing with an Aries, how does Aries feel in April about my Sag collective? If you guys like the all signs readings or the their sign reading, whatever we want to call it here, I do post every Friday on my TikTok channel, just the all sign spread. All right. So the Aries, we have the Emperor and the Four of Pentacles. Somebody's very focused on you here, the Aries. They're extremely focused on you. They're a little bit possessive. I would say watch out for the energy of them being possessive. You know, I do feel like they're protective of you as well, but there's a bit of energy of possessiveness with the Four of Pentacles and the Emperor, that this person feels like they kind of own you. Okay, it's like this ownership type of energy. So I would watch out for that. The Taurus, there's a Taurus that misses the crap out of you and wants to initiate something here, wants to manifest you back into their life. There's a Gemini that's really into you, wants to make a romantic offer here. This person really likes you emotionally. They want to make an offer, like send a message to you. It's rooted from security, like a place of security as well. They do hold you in very high regard. There's a Cancer who feels rejected by you. You may have ghosted a Cancer. You have definitely triggered their abandonment issues. There's a Leo that doesn't feel very strong right now. They're trying to regain their strength here, but they don't feel very strong in this connection. In fact, they're like struggling here, dealing with a lot of anxiety, a lot of fear. The Virgo is spying on you. They're in a commitment and they're watching you. The Libra, there's a Libra that wants to offer you a commitment. There's also a lot of sexual attraction here. The Scorpio feels like you two are a damn power couple. Look at this, King and Queen of Pentacles. They feel like the two of you are literally a power couple. The Sagittarius, there's a Sagittarius that is, there could be somebody else here with this Sagittarius. There's an ending with the Sagittarius, but they still got feelings for you. The Capricorn, there's a Capricorn here who's got their eye on you. You make this person very happy. They got a lot to offer you as well. The Aquarius doesn't want to feel any sort of attachment here. They're trying to remain detached, so they're keeping you at arm's length. And the Pisces is playing mind games with you because they're a player and they're immature. They want to keep you in some type of situationship here, or some type of like physical situation, but they don't want to commit to you, but they would like you to be attached to them so that they can keep, they're like a freaking energy vampire, this person. More of like a physical energy vampire, because it's like they're totally playing games. This is like not even a player. This person is like kind of evil. Like they're playing mental mind games with you here. They're manipulative. All right, let's do the hidden truth. So again, this is if you're dealing with this sign. So for my Sagittarius is dealing with an Aries. The Aries feels like you came closer than anyone and they're not over you. The Taurus is not financially stable. Feels like you need to let each other go. The Gemini finds you so attractive and sometimes stays awake thinking about you. The Cancer wants to make amends and is waiting patiently. The Leo wonders how you feel, is starting to understand the connection. The Virgo is aroused by your intellect, but feels like you don't share the same values. The Libra doesn't know how to feel and doesn't want to know. Wow, talk about avoidance. The Scorpio misses being with you and they feel like they can't, or no, sorry. The Scorpio misses being with you because you were someone that they can trust. The Sagittarius misses hearing your voice, feels like you were the best thing in their life. The Capricorn daydreams about a life with you, knows they messed everything up. The Aquarius's life is not as together as it seems, but they want to know if they still have a chance. And the Pisces wishes things could be different, and they do love you. So that's what I got for you guys. I really hope you enjoyed the messages today. Thank you so much for hitting that like button, you guys. It really means a lot to me, as it is a free way to support the channel and help my channel grow, as well as your comments. I really appreciate all of your comments. I do read them all. I know I don't reply to everybody, but you know, you guys, I love so much reading the comments from you. And again, if you want to book a private reading, you can click the link below in the description box. Love you guys so much. Bye, Sagittarius.